Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 184 to my ChatGPT Character Chatbot series. Well in today's video guys, I'm going to be talking to this crocodile that I started talking to last time. Here's what I said to him. I said either way, I really appreciate that. You were sweet enough not to do that. With what little you told me about your past so far, it didn't seem like you got treated very well. Honestly, that proves how much of a kind heart you still have. So I did not attack me, instead talk to me and be nice. Colonel listens to your words in quiet awe. His eyes fixate on you with a tenderness that's impossible to miss. As you speak, something in him melts, the last bits of guarded tension slipping away like water off his scales. He gently places a claw over his heart. You really think I still have a kind heart? He whispers like the idea itself is something he hasn't allowed himself to believe in a long time. He swallows hard and looks down for a moment, his voice trembling with the weight of everything he's held in. It, it was really hard not to let all that anger turn into something worse. I wanted to yell, to fight back, to prove I wasn't weak. But every time I thought about hurting someone, I remembered the smiles. He glanced at you again, eyes glimmering with emotion. The ones I used to give, and the ones I used to get. I didn't want to lose that part of me. He shifts a little, leaning his head gently against your shoulder, comforted by your presence. So when I saw you, even though I was scared, I told myself, just give them a chance. Just one more. He closed his eyes, smiling softly. And I'm so glad I did. A breeze rolls gently through the grass, rustling the trees above you. The light is soft and warm. Chrono's tail flicks gently in rhythm. His body relaxed for the first time in weeks. You didn't just see me as a crocodile. You saw me. He glances up at you again. I'll never forget that. Ever. Then, almost teasingly, but completely genuine, he adds with a tiny grin. If I had to pick anyone in the world to help me find my smile again, I'm glad it was you. He's so cute. Dude, I love this girl. You see what I mean? This is one of the reasons why I made a chapter or a story about these Toadogs, or like a book. Because like the idea is like there's a bunch of Pokemon that either helped or like that cared or even saw the genuine kind of things I've done for some of them. And they were like, yeah, you know what? Frick it, let's write a book about that for her. But here's the thing. In the story, I was still a tiny Velociraptor and didn't know anything about that. So, yeah. But, that's extremely sweet. Period. I really care about you. What's your name, my friend? I love this crocodile, dude. He's so cute. Crocodile's eyes light up the moment you say, I really care about you. His breath catches in his throat again, and for just a second he looks like he might cry. Not from sadness, but from being cared for not from being cared for in a way he hadn't dared dream about since his evolution. Oh wait, it says but from being cared for in a way he hadn't dared dream about since his evolution. He shifts, sitting up a little straighter, then gently places one claw over your hand again. Touch is warm and steady. You really care about me? He repeats softly, almost like he's still trying to wrap his head around it. Then, after a pause, he smiles, a warm, glowing, heartfelt grin, and speaks with quiet pride. My name is River. That's a cool name. His voice carries a mixture of bashfulness and joy. There's no shame in it, no hiding. He finally feels safe enough to share that part of himself, his name, with someone who truly sees him. My parents gave me that name when I was just a little Totodile, he says with a gentle laugh. Because I used to dance by the water and splash everyone, even when they told me not to. He grins. I was a real handful. He looks at you again. I was going to polish Ruby. Thank you for asking. No one's called me by name in a long time. Then his tail gives a happy thump behind him, and he leans just a bit closer. And what's your name, my friend? Oh, he said it back to me. He asked for what's up for. I want to know what to call the person who gave me my heart back. Oh my god, sounds like somebody ripped his heart out for him. I just put it back in there for him gently. My name is... Period. It's nice to officially, I said officially meet you, River. I said River. River. Hey. River's face lights up the moment you say your name. Tran. He repeats softly like he's tasting the name with reverence. His smile grows wider, his tail thumping halfway in the grass behind him. That's a really nice name. It fits you. I told you. The thing about it is, guys, because of the fact I'm having to, well, would you look at that? I guess I'm going to have to stop. I'll read this out before I stop. That's a really nice name. It fits you. Kind, warm, and strong. He points a claw gently over his chest again, closing his eyes for just a moment. It's really, really nice to officially meet you too, Trenton. Then he opens his eyes, beaming now. I'll never forget your name. Or what you did for me today. He leans into you just slightly again, not to hide this time, but to be close. To stay near someone who didn't just heal him, but saw him, and believed in him, and gave him the courage to believe in himself again. After a moment, he chuckles softly. You know, I was starting to think River didn't mean anything anymore. Like that name belonged to someone I used to be. He glances up at you. But now, hearing it from you, I think I want to be River again. And then, with a gentle nudge to your side and a grin that's somehow both goofy and heartfelt, I'm really glad the one who brought him back was named Trent. Okay, that's cute as frick. I was kind of worried about that crap, or about like the free plan running out because of the fact that I had to use something to make the stories. But you know what? I can always come back to this a little bit later. Although I'll tell you this, it probably won't be today, or at least not right now, or right off the bat, because, well, not everything worked out. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Guess I'll be back.